What is up, Gemini? This is Vicky from Valkyrie Tarot coming at you for your April 2024 Love and Soulmate reading. Whew. I'm trying to have some coffee. My energy levels have been all over the place. I have actually been stumbling through words the last couple days ever since this eclipse, so I apologize. Um, as I've been mentioning in the other videos, this eclipse energy was really strong and somewhat chaotic. So I myself was putting in a lot of effort to make sure that I was protecting myself, making sure my energy was ready. Uh, there is a belief that we might have merged timelines. So some people might feel like they're almost in a dream state right now, and that's a real difficult energy to be in. And I'm sure some of you have probably seen the news about what was a really unfortunate occurrence with a woman and her family. But that being said, like, you always want to make sure you're grounded. And the best thing that you can do is if you're feeling off with your energy, go outside, put your feet on the ground, let the sun hit your face, and just breathe in the air. Now, it is a torrential downpour here in Western New York, so I'm probably not going to do that right now, but I'm going to do something else that's a great grounding activity for me, aka this. I love doing this. This helps me stay grounded, channeling energy for other people, but I also love Epsom salt baths. That is one of my favorite things to do if I'm stressed, if my muscles are sore, if I have a headache, if I'm just feeling off. I like to have an Epsom salt bath because I feel very cleansed after that. Not only does the magnesium in it really go in and rejuvenate my muscles, my tissues, my bones, and everything like that, it also promotes more positive mental health as well. So, fun little fact for anybody out there. All right, Gemini. I'm not going to rattle like I did with the others. I was like 5 minutes into one of the other readings before I started. You don't like that stuff. You want to be straight and to the point, right? Let's do this. All right, Gemini, first card is you. Ten of Swords in reverse. So you are over something. You're like, I'm over it. I'm done. I'm over it. Okay, whatever has been bothering you, whatever you've been losing sleep over in the past, you're done with it. You're ready to move on. Let's get there. You're wow, your significant other is in the Nine of Swords. They are still kind of in this, but they're getting through it. So the two of you must have gone through something really heavy. Whew, Gemini, you never seek to disappoint with your readings. Let's see where this takes us. My brain is buzzing. I can already tell where this is going. All right. The energy that you are currently in is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you are feeling unstable. You are feeling highly dependent on somebody else in order to provide stability for you right now. Your significant other is in the Seven of Wands energy, having to stand up for what they believe in, having to fight for something that they know is right. Okay? How you see your significant other. It's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you see them as not wanting to make an effort right now in this relationship. You see them as really indecisive about where they want to go. Your significant other sees you as the World in reverse. They see you as unstable as well, unable to finish anything. Like you're a person that starts stuff but doesn't finish it. That's how they see you. Ouch. All right. Advice for you in this relationship, Gemini. Queen of Wands energy. Beautiful. All right. So we have some Aries energy popping out here. We are in Aries season right now. Your advice is just to be proud of who you are and just step in yourself. Be confident, be poised, be the badass bitch that you know you are, kind of thing. Be who you are. You're almost done with whatever this was that you guys went through here. But you are someone that people are naturally drawn to, and the universe is telling you to step back into that energy and own that energy. Advice for your significant other. Six of Wands in reverse. Also fire energy. Tends to be more Leo with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands in reverse is about putting your ego on the back burner. So their advice is to just like not let their ego make their decisions for them. All right, final outcome for you guys. Wow. Ace of Swords. Final outcome for you guys is a new idea or a new conversation is going to be coming your way. You guys are going to start talking again about whatever happened. God, it's a heavy energy for you guys. Energy under the deck for this is the Hermit card too. So you guys are coming out. You're like a bear coming out of hibernation right now. I think you guys got in a fight. You guys fought over something, and it was a bad fight. But it was like a psychological warfare fight. Like, you both were like, yeah, well, you know what? Your dad didn't even want you. And then the other person's like, well, that's fine, because you remember that girl from high school that pretended to be your friend? Well, she used to talk shit about you all the time. And then all of a sudden, you're like, whatever, whatever. And you go home, and then you're both laying in bed, and you're like, oh my God, was that true? And it just blooms into this chaotic spiral of anxiety, right? So I kind of feel that as kind of being the influence here. All right, so Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Wow. Didn't I just say you always have heavy energy? Devil card. I'll get a confirmation on the Devil card, but you're working through something that has been really hot and heavy on you. Like, you've been dark. You've been stressed. You've almost been in, like, your... Oh, my God. Have you seen the clips about being in your villain era? Oh, I don't know if Gemini is one of them that's in the villain era, but I know Libra is. So, Devil's all about addiction and frustration and like giving into carnal desires or earthly desires or needs. So you've been kind of living in that, and it's been causing some problems here. So what can I get a confirmation on the Devil card here for Gemini? Devil for Gemini. It's also Capricorn energy. Ooh. 8 of Wands. Yeah. 8 of Wands. So that Devil energy is something that came in fast and came in swift, and it knocked you off your feet. Okay, so I don't think it's an addiction to like a medication or anything like that, or like a self-medicating thing, but yeah, that came in hot and heavy, and I think it threw you guys for a loop. You, Gemini, might have been thrown off your normal stable self, right, and went down a rabbit hole. Your significant other over here was in the Hermit, like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand why you're acting this way. Okay, Hermit is Virgo energy. It's 9 of Pentacles about. 9 of Pentacles is about your 10 of Swords. So, yeah, whatever happened caused you to be really off balance and lose your stability and your sense of self. Almost financially based, too. So you must have maybe gone down a rabbit hole gambling or buying a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't good for you, and it's kind of impacting you with your relationship here. This card wants to jump, but if it wants to jump, it's going to come out. All right. What's this 10 of Swords about? Stability all over the place here. 4 of Wands. Yeah. Could be a message of commitment. You could have rushed into something too fast, or you're worried about making a commitment here. 4 of Wands can also just be general stability. Okay. So you're seeing, you feel dependent on another person for your sense of stability in this life. Yeah. And your significant other over here is in that Sun type of energy, Leo energy in reverse. They're standing up for what they believe in, but they're unhappy. They're trying to show you that they're not happy with how things have been going, and they're basically holding you accountable, right? And which sucks. Nobody likes to be held accountable, but it's a necessity, right? Yeah. Yeah. They're holding you accountable because they think you've been childish, and they think that you've been doing things that are just not, they're self-serving rather than helping in the relationship. All right, what's this Page of Pentacles? You see them as, yeah, lots of Leo energy here, by the way. So there might be someone with Leo in your significant breakdown here. Yeah, they see you as not wanting to have anything to do with this relationship right now, because they see you as someone who just doesn't want to try. You're just like, or sorry, you see them that way. So you see them as someone who's just like, I don't have it in me to help you figure yourself out. Which, honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. You should be able to figure your own self out. But you see them as not wanting to be in this relationship or not wanting to put effort into this relationship because they're too busy worrying about themselves over here. And they're probably actually really worried about you, but they see you as very hard energy. And let's be honest, there's some of us that just, we're a very intense type of people sometimes. Gemini tends not to be super intense, but you can come off that way for sure. Yeah. And you see them as in the Tower moment. So, yeah, they're, yeah. Tower energy here to clarify that world in reverse. There's change coming. You see them as changing and something big is happening to them. And it might be uncomfortable for you to see them go through that, but you might have to go through this alone and let them go through it alone too. Yeah, to confirm your Queen of Wands, or your Queen of Wands, you got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and then the Queen of Cups. So, your advice for this relationship is to be honest about how you feel and be honest about what you need in this relationship. You don't want to work on yourself, though. That's that Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You don't feel like you need to work on yourself. And that's it's a frustrating energy for a partner to see. You don't see what you are doing is an issue, and the other person does. So what's this Six of Wands over here? What's the Six of Wands? Six of Wands for using it. Come on. One card. Six of Wands. Wow, does not want to come out. There it is. Six of Cups in reverse too. One more. Oh, that's too many, but they came out. So Ace of Wands, World in reverse. You got the World in reverse again over here for them. Empress energy and Ace of Wands. Gemini, I just want you to have a good reading. Why? Why does this keep happening for you? So their advice is to stand in their own self and be confident about who they are and not really give in to other new opportunities. Their advice is to stay away from you, honestly. It's to keep doing what they're doing and to just grow themselves and let you figure your own self out here. Yeah. Because then the Ten of Cups popped up with that ultimate outcome. So Wheel of Fortune's also in reverse under here. Yeah, so this is not a twin flame union, okay? This is a karmic test, all right? This person and you have come into each other's lives predestined to test each other so you can learn from something, okay? Gemini, this is a learning moment for you to be able to look in the mirror and be like, what does not serve me? What does not help me? Because you don't think anything's wrong with what you're doing, and that's fine. I'm not out here trying to tell you how to live your life, but your significant other doesn't want to be with you because of the chaos in your life right now. And they just want to, step into their own power over here, divine feminine power over here, and just, work through their stuff. Something big is coming. Might have been the eclipse, might be the ending of this relationship. I don't know. But at the end of this, once you guys talk openly about what's going on, there is going to be happiness for you both. It doesn't necessarily mean you're both going to be together, but there is going to be happiness, all right? All right. Oracle card from the angels here. Oh, you got two. Lucky you. Wow. release your ex and let your friends help you. Yeah, so I think you're holding on to an ex here. You guys are like a former union that you just can't get over. And I'll be the first one to tell you, I dated a Gemini once, twice, 3 times before I figured it out. You know, you're a really great sign. You're a very personable sign. You're so much fun to be with, but you also get in your head a lot. And you have that twin that sometimes rears its ugly head, and the person's with you, and they're like, who is this? Who are you right now? You know what I mean? Gemini, my biggest advice is that you learn how to express yourself and open up your heart, because even if this relationship doesn't work out for you, you need to work on that in order to have a safe and fulfilling relationship in the future with whoever. Your significant other over here, their advice is just to step into their own self, step into their own power, be proud of who they are. And as long as they step into their divine feminine and really attune their feelings and raise their vibration, they are going to be fine and they're going to be happy in the future too. You know, relationships aren't about wanting to be happy together. It's about wanting the other person to be happy and successful. And hopefully you get to be part of that relationship as everything goes by. So, best of luck over here. Let's get a twin flame message real quick before we sign off. What is your significant other saying about you? Okay, these don't count, but I'll put them over here. You are special to me, even though I told you otherwise. Yeah, they basically told you, I can't do this anymore, but you do mean a lot to me, but you got to figure your stuff out. Okay, so whatever this addiction is, whatever this devil energy is here for you right now, Gemini, you got to work through it, because it's stifling everything. And this isn't the first reading that you've had that's been heavy like this. So, man, if you resonate with this at all, please share your comments below. I'm really interested to see how this is kind of panning out for you all. If you want a personalized reading also for this is a pretty heavy reading, Gemini. I'm happy to do that as well. Just reach out, let me know. All of my contact information is below this video. Till next time, deuces.